In a world obsessed with fairy tales and flashbulbs, it's easy to forget that even the most glamorous couples, like global pop sensation Taylor Swift and NFL icon Travis Kelce, are human. For nearly a year, their relationship has captured headlines and sparked endless speculation. Are they getting engaged? Did they secretly marry? When will the ring finally appear? But now, after months of being caught in a storm of public obsession, new reports suggest something surprising and incredibly refreshing. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are stepping back. Not from each other, but from the expectations, the pressure, and the narrative that insists every celebrity couple must follow a perfect script. Insiders close to the couple have revealed that Taylor and Travis are tired of all the pressure and endless discussion about their status. After a whirlwind year filled with international stadium tours, football championships, long-distance romance, and tabloid frenzy, the couple is choosing something rare in their world: privacy, balance, and intentional living. This might not be the engagement update fans were expecting, but it may be the love story we all need to hear. Because sometimes saying not yet is the boldest way to say this is real. Welcome back to Swift Kelce Moments, where we go beyond the surface to bring you the emotional heart of celebrity relationships, especially the story that has enchanted millions: Taylor and Travis. Let's rewind to the past year, a time that saw Taylor Swift shatter records and expectations. Her blockbuster era's tour dominated 2024, becoming the highest-grossing tour in history with over $2 billion in ticket sales. But the price of success was steep. Taylor was on the road constantly, delivering show-stopping performances across continents, while simultaneously trying to nurture a relationship that was very much in the public eye. At the same time, Travis Kelce was in the thick of his NFL season with the Kansas City Chiefs, balancing training, press appearances, and high-stakes games. The physical distance between them was vast, sometimes thousands of miles apart, with only fleeting windows to be together. Yet somehow they made it work. Taylor flew across time zones to support Travis at his games, including the unforgettable 2024 Super Bowl. And Travis, in turn, made time between practices and pressed to fly out and meet Taylor mid-tour. Every public appearance, every glimpse of them hand in hand, fueled the fire of fan obsession. But now, the couple is making a different choice. With Taylor's tour concluding in December 2024 and Kelce now easing into a new NFL season, 2025 offers something neither of them has had in a while: time. Time to breathe. Time to be. Time to not be the center of the media cyclone. A source close to them shared, "They're just enjoying being together right now, especially after all their time apart when she was on tour last year." Instead of leaning into the rumors or feeding the frenzy, Taylor and Travis are prioritizing a quieter life. Reports say they've swapped red carpets for low-key dinners at JoJo's Bar in Ohio, unhurried afternoons in Palm Beach, and even heartfelt hospital visits, like their recent stop at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital in Florida. It was during that visit that Taylor was heard referring to Travis as "my boyfriend," a casual, sweet moment that effectively debunked wedding rumors without the need for an official statement. No paparazzi stunt, no grand gesture, just a quiet truth shared in the midst of something bigger. During a recent appearance on the popular Bussin' with the Boys podcast, Travis Kelce echoed this grounded tone. When asked about their public image and the constant media speculation, Travis didn't sugarcoat it. "We're just enjoying life," he said simply. And then he got real. The hardest part of their relationship, according to Travis, has been the unwanted attention and relentless paparazzi pressure. It's a stark contrast to how some fans imagine celebrity relationships. A reminder that behind every glossy photo is a real couple trying to hold on to something genuine. So what does their love look like now? It's not the stuff of clickbait headlines. It's something softer, quieter, and possibly stronger. They've been spotted attending major sporting events together, sitting close at the Stanley Cup final, laughing with friends and family. They've spent downtime away from cameras. Travis reportedly skipped early NFL training sessions to stay longer in Florida with Taylor, a move that spoke volumes about his priorities. These moments paint a picture of a relationship grounded in mutual respect and real time together, not optics. And for fans who have followed Taylor's journey through love, heartbreak, reinvention, and empowerment, this chapter feels like a culmination of growth. Interestingly, Taylor and Travis's choice to hit pause on the engagement speculation is resonating on a deeper level. It pushes back against the idea that a relationship must move in predefined stages to be valid. Just because they're in love doesn't mean they owe the world a ring or a timeline. This shift also reflects a larger cultural conversation about what commitment really looks like. For Taylor, who has publicly wrestled with the price of fame, and for Travis, who lives in the high-octane world of professional sports, slowing down isn't just healthy, it's revolutionary. And yet, despite their intentional boundary setting, the couple's influence remains massive. In fact, their relationship reportedly added over $330 million in brand value to the NFL in 2023 alone. Swift's presence at Kelce's games drew in record female viewership, redefining what crossover fandom looks like between sports and pop culture. Still, they're not performing, they're living. And that distinction matters. So what now? Will there be a surprise engagement? A secret wedding? Maybe. Maybe not. But what we do know is that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are writing their own rules. They're choosing intimacy over influence, stillness over spectacle. Their story isn't defined by headlines. It's defined by the hand-holding under the radar, the hospital visits, the spontaneous nights in Ohio, and the strength it takes to say, "We're not ready, and that's okay." Ever since Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce went public with their relationship in 2023, fans have been obsessed with every hug, handhold, and headline. From surprise appearances at NFL games to romantic moments backstage at Taylor's Eras tour, the two seem blissfully in love. But are they ready for marriage? That's the question Swifties and NFL fans alike have started asking. And while the internet is bursting with engagement rumors, there are several subtle signs that suggest Travis and Taylor might be intentionally taking things slow and not rushing toward the altar. Here's what we've noticed, and what it might mean for their future together. Despite spending tons of time in each other's cities, Taylor and Travis have not officially moved in together. She's frequently seen in Kansas City. He shows up for her concerts and public outings. But there's no joint home, no cohabitation, and no signs of merging their lives under one roof. While that may not mean much for some couples, others see it as a signal. They're still keeping some distance between their personal routines. Question to consider: can a couple plan a future together without first living together? Or is it a sign they're holding back? With cameras following their every move, neither Travis nor Taylor has ever publicly said, "I love you." Travis has referred to Taylor as "my lady," and he's been vocally proud of her in interviews. Taylor, too, has smiled when asked about her relationship happiness. But those three big words haven't been spoken on the record yet. Maybe they're keeping it private. Maybe they haven't said it at all. Either way, fans are watching closely. Question for fans: does not saying "I love you" publicly mean anything? Or is it just a matter of keeping things sacred? One of the most striking things is how tight-lipped the couple has been about future plans. Even when Jason Kelce jokingly asked Travis, "When's the big day?" on their New Heights podcast, Travis laughed it off and changed the subject, without giving even the slightest hint. No mentions of wedding ideas, future homes, or even vague phrases like "someday." In celebrity culture, this kind of silence is rare, especially for a couple that gets this much media attention. Is this a smart move to protect their privacy, or a sign that they're avoiding the topic altogether? Let's not forget, this relationship is barely a year old. Everything still feels magical and exciting. They're attending each other's events, traveling, meeting families. But one thing they haven't experienced yet? A major challenge or scandal. Many fans believe that you don't truly know the strength of a relationship until it's been tested. So while the love is there, they may be intentionally waiting to see how things hold up when life gets a little messy, before jumping into lifelong commitments. Do you think every serious relationship needs to face a storm before it's ready for marriage? Taylor Swift has been in serious, long-term relationships before. Her romance with Joe Alwyn lasted over 6 years, with engagement rumors swirling quietly behind the scenes. And yet, no marriage. Before that, Taylor had shorter but passionate flings. Tom Hiddleston, Calvin Harris, Harry Styles, all of which ended before reaching a serious milestone. That history may have influenced her to be more cautious and intentional this time. Even if everything feels right with Travis, it's clear Taylor is no longer rushing toward forever. Could Taylor be guarding her heart this time? Not out of fear, but out of wisdom? Or Travis is still adjusting to the spotlight? While Travis Kelce is no stranger to fame, dating Taylor Swift has taken that to an entirely different level. On the Bus Sin with the Boys podcast, Travis confessed that he wasn't prepared for the paparazzi frenzy. "I'm just playing golf, and suddenly there's a guy hiding in the trees with a camera. I can't even take a piss without worrying about ending up on page 6.
Paparazzi, that's probably the only thing I didn't really grasp until you're in it, and that's probably the craziest part though. Like I'm just playing golf and all of a sudden in the trees there's a guy with a camera and you're just like I got to go to the restroom now. I can't just go over here and take a piss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I can't just slug this beer right now.
Yeah, I've never been ashamed of slamming beers. just don't want my meat on page 6. You know what I mean?
Travis seems to be still figuring out how to live in Taylor's world, and that kind of adjustment takes time. Is he ready to be a permanent part of the Taylor Swift spotlight, or is he still testing the waters? So, what's the truth? Taylor and Travis seem incredibly happy. They're supportive, affectionate, and playful. Everything you'd want in a solid couple. But when you look closely, there are several subtle clues that suggest they're not rushing toward marriage. Whether it's privacy, caution, or past lessons learned, they appear to be building a relationship intentionally and patiently. And maybe that's the smartest thing of all. What do you think? Do you believe Travis and Taylor are waiting for the right time? Or do you think there's something holding them back? Which are you? Team, they're just being smart. Team B, they're not ready yet. Let us know in the comments. Do you think Taylor and Travis are taking the healthiest path for love? Are you hoping for an engagement soon? Or do you admire their decision to keep things on their own terms? Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update from Swift Kelce Moments, where love stories are told not through gossip, but through heart. Because this love story, it's far from over. Until next time, Swifties.